Okay, we've talked about swimming and biking gift ideas, and now it's time to jump into our 10 gift ideas for runners. And let's start with safety because you guys know me, I'm all about safety. But a headlamp is an excellent gift for a runner, especially this time of year when it's fairly dark outside. This one's from Petzl. It's called the IKO Core Rechargeable LED Headlamp, and it's fairly lightweight, and it has a 500 lumen bright LED array here on the front. Let's see, I have to press it 2 times, 3 times. There it goes. Next gift idea would just be, some sort of like running hat. Of course I'm selling my swim, bike, run, rinse, repeat hats, but if you are looking for something lighter, maybe, something that's designed a little bit more specifically for running, Under Armour makes one called the Launch Run hat for $22. It's perfect for keeping you cool, keeping the sun off your face. But this is another one of those gifts that I think might be something that you could find at your local running store, maybe with their own, store name embroidered or printed on the hat itself. I think that would be a really cool gift as well. Third gift idea, my wife and I both use either those flip belts, or some sort of slim running belt for carrying phones and keys or, whatever else you might need to carry for those longer runs. I probably wouldn't go spending a ton of money on these. The flip belts are like $35 to $40, but I also use some of those cheaper options where durability is, somewhat questionable, but again, I'll leave a few links below and you guys can kind of check out a few things just to carry a phone or whatever you need. Now, I think socks are such an easy answer for a running gift idea, and I think most runners will actually love the idea. My wife's favorites are the Features and the Balaga socks. I really like this company called Pear. They're made with a blend that's got a bit of cotton, but also Australian merino wool, and they're designed with this like 90-degree angle to them. They make an active sock that would make a lot of sense for runners, but I actually love that they have a sample pack, and they also have this Christmas pack, which of course would make a really nice gift idea. And then earbuds is my next gift idea, and again, I would say either go with something fairly affordable here, or something super nice if they're on the Apple devices or the Apple ecosystems. You could go with something like AirPods. The other option might be Shocks, which is the bone conductive headphones. Again, better for listening to any of that kind of traffic situations that you might find yourself in when you're out running. And then my next gift idea is just a rain jacket. I've been using this North Face Flight Light Riser wind jacket. It's about $129, and it is absolutely perfect for all of the current cold, rainy conditions in the Pacific Northwest. Now, if you are shopping for a triathlete, you might consider picking up some speed laces for a small little gift for them. That's just kind of these elastic little laces, and it helps them put their shoes on rather quickly when they're in transition. They're fairly affordable. The ones I use are called lock laces. There are a couple different types. I would go for something like this, maybe slip it into their stocking. A fun little gift idea, and they don't bother me for my day-to-day runs when I'm not racing a triathlon. Now, the next gift that I would consider, for a runner would just be, one of those massage guns, and there are a lot of them out there. I've looked at and reviewed a few of these on this particular channel. I think that they're great after a long run or even just like a long day of working. They do help loosen up my legs, and in particular, I feel like they help loosen up my calf muscles a little bit. I think that they all basically do a decent job, but the one that I would probably recommend is made by Bob and Brad. These things always seem to be on sale. I'm seeing the one that I actually have here for about $100, and that would make for a really nice gift for a runner. Now, the next gift idea I have for you is a little bit risky, and that is, go grab your favorite runner, check out their shoes if you can get to them without them seeing you, check the exact brand, the exact style, and the exact size, and then picking up something like that, because every single runner is very particular about their running shoes, and I would suggest just get the exact same shoes that they already have. Maybe picking up the newest model. Sometimes you can do that. Sometimes the newest model is slightly different than the one that they prefer. But for me, manufacturers, they're not changing too much with the Nike Pegasus that I've been running in for a long time, and I'll probably continue to run in them for quite a while longer. Now, lastly, And of course, back to shopping local, if that's an option, you might consider buying a gift certificate to the local running store. I love shopping at my local Fleet Feet store. I think the staff there is extremely knowledgeable and they're helpful, and they'll have a ton of ideas for you to consider as well. Now, if you need a running watch idea, the Garmin Forerunner 955 is fantastic. It's probably one of my favorite watch, but the best running watch, I think, on the market, especially if you're doing ultra runs, is the Garmin Enduro 2. It's got, running maps, it's got a touchscreen, it's built like a tank, and it'll last like 30 days without recharging. Now, I also think that Apple is actually doing big things when it comes to running with their Apple Watches. For example, they've added running power to their Apple Watches. They actually have something new dropping shortly, and it's just called track mode, where they're automatically detecting tracks. Lots of nice things going on with Apple, and they're fairly accurate when it comes to the heart rate and the GPS accuracy. I would say that any of the Apple Watches would make a very, very nice gift for a runner. And if you want to support my channel, the t-shirts that I make are always fantastic. Swim, bike, run, rinse, repeat shirts. And then the hats. I have just a few of these hats that I'm selling for 35 bucks each, and they say swim, bike, run, rinse, repeat on the top there. These I'm just, selling. I picked up, really only a couple. I think I have like 20 hats total or something like that. So be sure to let me know quickly if that's something that you want. Send me a private message over Instagram or something along those lines. But either way, no matter what you're doing, no matter what shopping you've got going on, be sure to get out there, swim, bike, run, rinse, and repeat it all over again. And we will see you guys on the next one.